Yo, so last week I tried to record a reaction to the Street Fighter 6 Ed gameplay trailer, but that recording failed and went in the bin. But they just put out a 7-minute character guide to Ed, and I figured I would react to some of that instead because I'm very, very excited for Ed. And I'm not very good. I'm not going to have like top level insight. But I might have some thoughts, and a lot of them will probably be wrong. But I'm doing this for fun, so if this video seems really quiet or low energy, it's because this trailer came out at 11 PM in the UK, so I'm recording this at almost midnight. Quick flurry of punches alongside slower and longer reaching flicker attacks. Easy to use close range attacks and kicks are his distance. This is what we saw. He's got the flickers on his kick buttons. He's got target combo flickers. Okay. So he's got like mid-range target combos. That's interesting for a boxer. And Psycho Flicker you can use to like kind of extend the distance on them. And that's his full screen punch. Okay. Pretty fast. Wicked downward punch cloaked in psycho power. Even if it's blocked, you'll have a hard time landing a hard counter attack. So when you're throwing at normal attacks that leave you wide open, cancel them with this. Oh, so cancel into this because this is very safe. Well, much safer than normals. Okay. So throw out big horrid normals, then cancel them into this, and maybe you can like frame trap them with that. Like maybe it's not just about being safe, maybe you can kind of catch them trying to jab you. Okay, different buttons. Okay, so he's got like a really good fireball game then. Because you can punch through a fireball, then send one back at different speeds. And yeah, it can cancel out any projectiles. If I remember rightly, this beat an EX fireball from Ken in the gameplay trailer. And they both become 2-hit attacks. Which means you could get through a fireball that hit like 4 times potentially. So I'm just remembering after recording, when I'm looking at the footage, that the move list that was shown for Ed, the actual like command list, seems to imply also that his EX fireball, the punch will cost you 2 bars, but then throwing out the fireball follow-up afterwards doesn't seem to cost additional meter. So with him being able to punch through fireballs and nullify them so well, and then send back potentially EX to hitting like variable speed fireballs, and then you could command dash or you could drive rush. So like, seems like he's actually going to be kind of demonic at the whole fireball game thing, which is funny because he's the boxer. But he might be able to like out-duel Ryu and Ken, maybe even something like a DJ and a Guile, but that might be pushing it, we'll see. That's kind of nuts. And it's his main combo tool, apparently. Or maybe not like for big combos, but it's his main tool for just checking people and applying pressure. Then we've got Psycho Upper. Mean uppercut in place. Medium heavy, move forward first. Okay. So advancing. So he's got probably pretty decent whiff punish for that. And it's invincible against mid-air attacks, so it's a nasty anti-air. And because they move forward, that means you can maybe anti-air from like way outside of their jump arc, actually. You can like step into anti-air them, that's cool. Overdrive brings them back down. I wonder if the anti-air... Go back for a second. I wonder if it's fast enough, like... I wonder if you have enough time to like do a forward dash. Or like his command dash. And then do the anti-air. Like I wonder if you can like full screen anti-air people with it. That would be interesting. Is this the flurry? Yes. This is a little flurry punch. Classic triple flurry. Medium heavy version's knocked down. Okay. Best uses an ender, and it's unsafe on block. Okay. Okay. And the overdrive is more hits and then it launches. And it's safe. Okay, okay, and apparently it does good damage. I wonder if you can do anything after that launch, or if it's just like, okay. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's long. Hang on. He's like full screen sniping their feet. Ooh. Light shoots out straight, medium nips the feet, heavy goes up and only hits airborne. Okay. So even point blank, it'll go right over their heads. Cool, 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 cool. Hold down the button to go into... Yeah, this is the snatcher, right? Yep. Wait, so does it have 2 levels of charge? Like snatcher and then... extra snatcher? Okay, yeah, because he just kind of flicked it there, and then... he holds it, and yeah, okay, it's got 2 levels to it. You can hold it for a split sec to whip it out, or you can hold it longer to get an even stronger version. Cool. That's going to be complicated in combos, I imagine. Boosted version pulls them in. Okay, so it's a whip or the snatcher, depending on how long you hold it. Cool. And if they block it, you're safe. You can command dash out of it. So they see you charging it, they dash in to try and punish. Or they try and like dash out of its range and you just follow them. Okay. And overdrive goes straight but longer. And you don't need to charge that. That's gonna be like... and your plus if it's blocked. Okay. That's gonna be one of his main combo tools then, I think. I think that's what you're gonna want to spend a lot of your meter on. Being able to very, like, without charge, very quickly pull them in to, like, continue a combo, I think is probably gonna be a big deal. You can't go to the charge stance or feint with this version. Is the feint the dash, or did I miss something? Alright, now we've got the ducking and sway. Show me some cool shit. Sorry, let me read that again. Quickly move forward. 2 different types of attacks are possible during this technique, which are timing dependent. Okay. Bob and weave while taking a step back. These can help, yeah, create distance. And when you need to get in, yeah, so the forward one's for getting in, the backward one's for making space. Both the same input, but different timings. Get the input in during first half of the... Okay, so press it early for break, press it late for chaser. Okay. That's interesting. That's a really interesting way of inputting that. Either they're both unsafe, but they're good for an ender. Or combo extension, apparently. You can get the flicker off of it. Costume 2. So glad that it's not his Street Fighter 5 costume. High speed flicker jabs. Okay, this is Super 1. It has invincibility time. Okay, so you can counter with it. It's a reversal. Everything except projectiles. Oh yeah, okay. So it's a big reversal. Did he have a reversal before this? He had Psycho Upper, but that was only invincible against air attacks. This might be his only invincible wake up reversal, if my memory's not failing me, which is possible. Overdrive Psycho Upper is fully invincible. I just missed it because I was too busy thinking. But if you miss it, it's gonna suck. Okay. This is his V-Trigger 1 from 5. Multi-hitting attack can be useful in combos. Ooh, Yeah. That is... His level 2's probably going to be really important to his general game plan. That's probably going to be big for his, like, longer combos, like, launching people. Like I said before, I wonder if you can get anything off the launch off of one of his moves. I asked that question. I bet you can probably cancel it into level 2 and juggle them and pull them in. Like, that's probably going to be for some extended combos. It might not be, like, mandatory. Like, you know how, like, you get Blank as level 2 and you just should cash it in instantly. I don't know if it's going to be one of those. But it's going to seem like if Ed has level... Well, if he's got level 1, you need to be careful pressing buttons on his wake-up, right? If he's got level 2, you need to be careful about the buttons you press, because if he hits you with something nasty and gets you in the air, and then level 2s, you might be in the air a while. That might be a lot of damage. And it's safe on block. I'm noticing a theme with Ed's moves. Very, very safe character. Wait, did that pull in even on block? The Snatcher oh, it still pulls in on block. Did they mention that and I missed it? That seems crazy. Depending on how fast you can get them out, you might be able to, like, pressure them with a fireball. And then you could really, like, again, depending on, you could probably do it with the right spacing and the right timing. But if you threw your Psycho Spark, you would maybe be able to pull them in while they were blocking that fireball. Or if you do that to them a couple times, again, if this works, you'd probably be able to, like, hard read it and go for the anti-air one when they try to jump for you. So you either pull them in on block, or if you get the really hard read that they're going to jump the fireball, you get, like, a full punish. If that works, if you can do that just off of his own fireball and not just level 2, that's gonna be nasty for my, even with the level 2. They block it, you pull them in, you get to do your pressure mix-ups, right? They jump it, you pull them in, and you get a full punish. So, yeah, that's going to be mean, no matter what. You can change the speed of the ball as well. Oh. Yeah, okay, so with the slow one, you'll definitely be able to predict. So if you do the slow one from, like, sort of a middling range, their option will be to back up. Because if they try and stand and block, you can pull them in. If they try and jump, you pull them in. Maybe parry? I doubt it pulls in on parry. Parry probably beats Snatcher. I would hope parry beats Snatcher. But then, if it's the slow one and they parry it and it's like 7 hits, you can probably run up throw and get something off of that, even if it's just a little bit of Oki. So, no matter what, you kind of... They're kind of forced into your game plan if you use level 2, huh? At least with what I'm seeing right now. And again, I am bad. A lot of this could be wrong. I'm just kind of theory crafting in my head with broken information. I'm not a very good player. I just like to think about this stuff. Okay, this is the level 3. So, in the trailer, did we see the critical art version, or did we see the level 3 version? Because it was really brutal. Using combos or to punish an opponent when they're wide open. Okay. I mean, that's the version we saw, actually, so I guess that wasn't the critical art version. Okay, yeah, it's invincible like most level 3s are. You can punish with it. Oh! I guess that's the critical art version. Instead of punching bag, you just rock him in the chin. And then the best windscreen in the game. Okay. Okay. That's really interesting. He's got a lot of tools. Like, he's got range checks. Like, I wonder if like just throwing out just a straight normal flicker will just be a very, very safe, easy check for like drive rush. Because they, like, I wonder what takes priority there. Whatever they're doing, or if you can just, the second you see that green, you just hit light kick or something, and you just, no rush for you. You get close to them on your terms. You don't like people like DJ do his thing. But like, he can fireball war really hard. He can get in. He can make space with ducking and backdash. Not backdash. Sway. He can pull you in if you're trying to back up away from him. He can either dash towards you or try and drag you in, even on block. Depending on how linear the charge is, like if it's a specific timing, they can probably just jump it. But again, if they start doing that and you predict it and you do the heavy version that goes up, they eat shit, right? So yeah, like he's got good anti-air because he's got a fully like air invincible uppercut that has different distances. You could, I was talking about maybe like dashing then uppercut, but like if you were really out of range, you could probably do command dash into one of those uppers to get an anti-air as well. I bet they're decent. They might not be fully invincible, so maybe you'd lose. But like it could work. It's worth trying. Yeah, he's got pressure tools, he's got combo starters, combo enders, he can fireball war, he can completely decide the distance. Like, I wonder how well someone like Dawson is gonna do against this guy. You can just pull him right on in. Ed seems like he's got an awful lot of tools for an awful lot of situations. And I'm very, very, very excited. I'm gonna be if you want to see me gush more about Ed and actually get hands-on and hit some buttons with them. Again, I'm not the greatest player in the world, but I'm going to be streaming my first, like, hours with Ed the day he comes out, February 27th. I'll be live from, well, it depends on what time the character goes live, but I'll be live as soon as he is live. So whatever time that is, come check. Twitch.tv/FoolOrAClown. We'll play some Ed. It'll be fun. Boxing, psycho powers. Seems like he's gonna have really interesting combos. It seems like you've got a billion ways to extend combos. Be it launch them, then dash after them, or launch them, then pull them back, or pull them in from full screen, or use level 2 to extend it, or, EX cycle upper to pop them fucking back down. It really seems like he's gonna have something for everything. I'm very excited to play him. Good job, Capcom.